Welcome to the Tour de France Fantasy League for 2016 and to the Coach Edu specific competition. Right at the end of the video I'll announce an addition as far as the prizes are concerned for the competition, so stay tuned as far as that's concerned. Round 1 has been completed, which encompassed stages 1 and 2 of the 2016 Tour de France, and round 2 commences in 15 hours time, so it's time to make my team selection changes between round 1 and round 2. So without further ado, let's complete the login procedure. And there we go. As you can see, I've scored 374 points so far. I've made 0 out of my 30 available transfers. I'm ranked 1,687 out of the 918 people taking part in the competition overall, and within my own group I'm sitting currently all the way back in 9th place, and there's some guys doing remarkably well ahead of me. But we'll get back to this in a moment. Let's head across to team management and get the team selection changes out of the way. I'm going to be dropping Bosenhagen out of my team. He had a terrible crash on stage 1 and hasn't really been able to find the zip. I'm keeping Nasser Bouhanni in there because stages 3 and 4 are sprinter stages, and him being a sprinter, I'm pretty sure that he'll be able to come through over the course of the next two stages, especially considering that he got caught behind the crash on stage 1, which is why he hasn't earned me any points as yet. The other rider that I'm going to be dropping for the time being, I'll bring him back for the time trial, will be Fabian Cancellara. I was expecting him to be performing in stage 2, but he wasn't up there. Those are the ones that I'm dropping, and then I'm also going to be dropping Team BMC. So I've got to bring in 2 new riders and 1 new team. And looking at it from that point of view, what I'll do is I'm going to be looking at, take it back to all. Let's see, not dimension data, direct energy. I think Brian Cookard, there we go, races for direct energy, so I'll drop him in. He's doing pretty well on the sprinter stages as well as the uphill stages at the moment, and then I have to go to Ethics Quickstep and bring in Julian Alaphilippe, because both sprinter stages for stages 3 and 4 are uphill sprints, and he seems to be doing remarkably well on the uphills at the moment. And then finally, as far as the team is concerned, I'm going to, in place of BMC, I'll probably bring BMC back later when the race gets up into the mountains, but for the time being, for the remainder of the week, I'm going to be dropping Orica Green Edge in as my team. So that brings me to the end of my team selections. I'm going to go save changes. Any transfers made are final and cannot be reversed. Absolutely, I want to proceed. There we go. Team successfully saved. I've made 3 out of my 30 transfers. I've got 27 transfers still to go. So that brings me to the end of my selection process. Then getting back to the prizes in the Coach Edu League. So if I go across to leagues, let me just find it quickly. There we go. The Coach Edu Competition League, and down below the video will be the league code, so you'll be able to join in there as well. What I can tell you is that the top 3 places at the end of this year's league, thanks to the good folks of Ammo Performance Eyewear in Hong Kong, they have given me 3 discount vouchers for 15% discount on any of their products. What's more, everybody else in the Coach Edu League that is still registered here by the time we get to Paris, everybody else in the league will receive a 10% discount voucher for Ammo Performance Eyewear. And I've tested the eyewear a little bit myself, and I find the image that I get through the vision that I get through these sports sunglasses way more clear than I've ever gotten from any pair of Oakleys that I've had in the past. So from my perspective, the lenses themselves are better than Oakley lenses from the point of view of clarity, and and these glasses also carry lifetime guarantee. So 15% discount voucher for the top 3, and a 10% discount voucher to everybody else over and above the ebooks that are going to be available as prizes. Any additional prizes that come to light, I'll let you know as the competition progresses. But that's it for this video. I'll see you again at the beginning of round 3, and until we meet again, remember, like, share, subscribe, post any comments or questions or criticisms you have in the comment section down below, and last but by no means least, stay carved up for the win, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.